All right, here we go. Homework help, Module 4, Lesson 2. All right, draw a picture that shows the division expression, then write an equation and solve. All right, so here we go. On the left here, we have 3 holes. And for each hole, I am going to cut them into ninths. Again, I'm going to cut it into thirds, cut those thirds into thirds. Now I have ninths. Okay, I'm going to do that again. All right, so it's talking and asking us for 3 out of 9. So here is 3 ninths. And I have another 3 ninths. And I have another 3 ninths. And I have another 3 ninths. Okay, you get the idea? I'm just going to go ahead and put these here. All right, so 3 ninths, 3 ninths. Each one has 3 ninths. And that gives us 27 ninths divided by 9. And 27 divided by 9 equals 3 ninths. Oops. Which would be 3 over 9. Now some of you may be able to figure out that we can divide this by 3 again. And that would give us 1/3. And the way you would show that here too is that this right here is 1/3 of the whole. So that red section is 1 out of the 3. So that's 1/3. Okay? I can also show it right here that this kind of did when I started dividing. Okay? So that one section here, this is 1/3. Okay, so that is 1/3. 3 divided by 9 is 1/3. It's a fraction. Fractions are a division. Let me go ahead and show you the objective, because I may not have shown it to you in class on purpose, because we're trying something different this time. I will interpret a fraction as division. That's what we were doing. All right, so here we go. We're going to try another one, and this one is a little bit different than the one we just did. We'll explain some things later. We had 3 divided by 9. 3 is a smaller number than 9, and we ended up with a fraction. Okay, over here we have 4 divided by 3, which is actually a whole number. The 4 is larger than the 3. Same thing though, we're going to divide these into thirds. Okay, what makes me decide thirds? This number is the one that decides what we divide it by. A divisor. That's why it's called a divisor. We're going to divide it by the divisor. Okay, so here we have something a little different because I need 4 of these, 4 thirds. 4 over 3. And hopefully you see that this is the same as 1 whole and 1/4, or 1/3, excuse me. So this is equal to 1 and 1/3. So then we have another 1 and 1/3. And then we have another 1 and 1/3. This last one is easier to see. The middle one's kind of hard to see, but 3 of them make up a whole, and then the 4th one makes up the 1/3. So I have a total of, Let's see. Let me get to my green here. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 thirds divided by 3 will give me 4 thirds, which we showed at the bottom right there as 1 and 1/3. Okay, well, I won't skip that step. I will go ahead and show you the 4 thirds, and I'll show you that that's 1 and 1/3. Okay, the picture shows the 1 and 1/3. If you haven't seen it, it's where I shaded in the green. There's one whole shaded in, and then 1/3 for 4 thirds. All right, so here we go. This division problem would be, or fraction, would be 21/8, which is the same as, now we're going to go back and we're going to do 7 divided by 4 here. It's fairly simple. Hopefully you see what we're doing. 4 divided by 9 on this one. Now this one's a little bit trickier. We're going to have to take a step over here. All right, this one might be something that you need to draw out, or you can do the whole number. Let me do it this way so you can see the colors that I'm doing. 2/7. So what you're going to do is you take the denominator, the 7, you're going to multiply it times the whole number, the 1, and that gives you 7. And then you are going to add the 2. That's going to give you 9. So that becomes 9/7. So 9/7 is the same as 9 divided by 7. Okay, so you can see hopefully here, this is 9 divided by 7. Over here, hopefully you can see that we would have 1 3/4. All right, so there's some help for the homework. We're deciding that to interpret fractions as a division problem. That's what we are doing. And you see the fraction here, and then we have the division problem. And here we have the division problem, and we're showing the fraction. All right, this one is the mixed number, which is actually 9/7. All right. Okay, so another way to show this is that we have here, we have 1, which is equal to 7/7, and then we have our 2/7. If we put that together, we get the 9/7. All right. So this part here, if I'm doing a number bond, it would be 7/7 plus 2/7. Okay, the 7/7 equals to 1, so that's 9/7. All right, so the bonus word is a phrase, Super Bowl, since yesterday was the Super Bowl. I don't watch the Super Bowl, but actually I went to a Super Bowl party, or I am technically at a Super Bowl party, and just decided to do the Super Bowl as my bonus